Hey guys, it's Odaiba here, and we've got some pretty big news tonight. Dark Bahamut is making its way to WOTV JP next Tuesday on January 10, 2023. So this is what you guys all wanted, right? A dedicated vision card and Esper to power up Wing Stern. This is all you guys wanted, right? Because over the past week when I made comments that Wing Stern isn't all that powerful, a lot of you guys have been saying, oh, he's not at his full power yet, just wait for his vision card. Well, that vision card is finally here, or rather is coming out in just a couple of days, and I'm not too happy about it because it is a cost 90 vision card and it's coming on the same day as this guy over here, a cost 100 collab unit in King Bradley for the Fullmetal Alchemist collaboration. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to pull for, or even if I should try pulling for either of them. I'll make that decision next Tuesday when I start streaming on twitch.tv/OdaibaDiver. If you are interested to check out all the new stuff coming in next week's patch, do check me out over on Twitch. I will have a video up when I go live. I will have a video up on YouTube to let people know the moment I'm live next Tuesday. So if you wanna be alerted when I go live on Twitch, I know it's kind of backwards, but do consider subscribing to my channel. Now I'm actually almost at 1,000 subscribers now, so I hope you do me a solid and come over here, hit the subscribe button and ring the notifications bell. To make it worth your while, I do have a couple of videos I'm working on that's coming soon. I think some of you guys who have been on my stream already know about this. I have something that I'm cooking up on Sephiroth team compositions. I have something about a rainbow team that's going to be quite interesting, the latest development in the JP meta, and I also have a bunch of stuff coming with regards to the global version for Pizarro and Zoma. So look forward to all of that stuff, ring the notification bell, and yeah, back to the video for today. So we're gonna talk about all the details. I'm gonna translate for you guys what Dark Bahamut actually does, as well as King Bradley's abilities, and there's also a free vision card, the second FMA vision card. I think it's located right over here, or maybe it's oh, there we go, this is the one. We're gonna go in order, and we're gonna look at it on the website version of the World of Visions JP News, which I believe is right over here. Okay, let me load up Dark Bahamut first. So like I mentioned, this is a cost 90 vision card, and it is one that is meant to power up light and dark teams. So as you can see here, for the limited party ability effect, for light and dark units only, you get slash attack up as well as obtained AP up, and the level max ability is area resistance up. And then for the bestowed ability, once again this is only for light and dark units, you get ATK up as well as area resistance up. So seems like a pretty straightforward kind of vision card, except for the part that is double cost. I mean, it's cost 90, which is 0.4% drop rate. So I wonder what kind of numbers we're getting for the vision card effects, because it seems kind of weird that, something so coveted, something that is like, I mean, this is kind of like a premium vision card. Bahamut is kind of like a premium Esper within the world of Final Fantasy, right? So it seems kind of odd that the effects they're attaching to this card are relatively simple. So chances are the numbers here are going to be pretty crazy. Now we do know from Sephiroth's vision card that slash attack when in the first slot is 42. So at the very least, Dark Bahamut will give all the light and dark units slash attack up 42, but the number could potentially be higher because this is, after all, a double cost vision card. And then for the rest, I'm not sure, but but we'll find out next week on Tuesday, basically. Now for the evocation ability, this is Dark Mega Flare, and what it does is summons Dark Bahamut onto the battlefield, which will then cast this AoE attack magic-based attack, magic element-based attack that will first of all debuff all the targets in the AoE with 3 turn defense and spirit down, and once the debuffs are active, it will do 2 hits of elementless damage L to the targets, and apart from that, for a brief period of time on the map, there will be this map effect. Give all allies attack, magic, and agility up. So this is pretty interesting because usually for Dark Aspers, you get this very OP kind of evocation effect that increases damage for your elements, which is really useful, especially for guild raids and other kinds of high score PvE content. Obviously, for Dark Bahamut being a elementless Asper and Vision card, well, technically, the Vision card is for light and dark units, but I believe the Asper itself should be elementless, just like Odin. So because it's not really attached to an element, obviously they are not going to give you the special effect to increase the damage for light and dark units. And besides, you already have that with Veilfor, the FF10 Asper, and then I believe something else does the same thing for dark units. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see how this effect can be put to use. I suspect that because this thing actually increases not only attack and magic but also agility up, it could potentially be really useful in PvP situations. So we have to wait and find out what kind of impact this evocation ability will give to our units in the game. Now, for Dark Bahamut as an Asper, once you get him awakened to 3 stars, you also get frostbite resistance on the Asper himself, or rather on the unit that you attach the Asper to. So that's pretty interesting. In the game right now, there's still not a lot of ways that you can sort of fight against frostbite with. The main method being, I believe, Trust Stones. And then other than that, I'm not even sure if there's any equipment that gives you some kind of resistances against frostbite. So this is going to be quite interesting, especially with Roy Mustang's TMR in War of the Visions JP giving this effect that allows units to do AP damage. But we'll see whether or not, we'll see next Tuesday onwards whether or not it will actually have an impact on the meta. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Dark Bahamut. Next up, we're gonna take a look at King Bradley, which I believe is this page right over here. So King Bradley, in case you're not aware, is a cost 100 unit of the Earth element, and he is technically part 3 of the Fullmetal Alchemist collab. His main job is something army colonel, no, actually president of this nation's army or something like that. I have to look it up because I don't actually remember what the title actually is, but it's basically whatever this guy's title and rank in Fullmetal Alchemist actually is. So King Bradley coming out on January 10th. Oh, I should actually go ahead and hit go translate over here so that it's easier for you guys to see. Alright, so pretty standard stuff, and then we come to the information panel. Other than his main job, his sub-jobs are Operative and Trick Lancer. And for his limit burst, he does a 3-turn. So this is a single target attack move, and what it does is it will first of all increase for King Bradley for 3 turns / attack resistance up, and then after that is done, this move will do 3 hits of damage L to the enemy, and on top of that it will also give CT up small to King Bradley himself. So this is a pretty interesting attack. Not only does it do a bunch of damage, 3 hit damage on top of that, which means that you're gonna be able to easily clear any quest missions that require a chain of 2, I believe 3 hits is 2 chain, yeah. But most importantly, because of this CT up small effect, it does mean that right after using this move, his next turn is potentially going to be faster than one of your units. Well, not really one of your units, but It's more like, let's say if he's the first unit to attack, and then you have 3 units coming forward, maybe he might take his next turn before one of your other units does. So it could be something that may turn out to be quite impactful in PvP, but we have to wait and see. One of his main attacks that has been unveiled so far is this 2-hit move, and what it does is it's an AoE attack, and before the attack actually hits, it will first of all increase the defense penetration rate on King Bradley. After that is activated, it will then do 2 hits of damage L with increased accuracy to all targets in the AoE. This is, I believe, range height 1, and then the AoE height is 1 as well. And then finally we have this AoE buff for King Bradley. This is quite similar to the move that Sephiroth has on him. So there's 2 parts to this buff move. The first part, the AoE part, is that it will give all allies within the area 3-turn pierce and missile resistance up. And then for the second part, this second part is only for King Bradley himself. It will give him a 3-turn preemptive counter effect that will activate. There has a chance to activate whenever his attack with a physical base move. And this preemptive counter attack is elementless in nature, and it is a slash attack however, and it has a range of 4 in a diamond-shaped range, and a range height of 1. So pretty much, if you look up Sephiroth's move on WOTV, this second part will be exactly the same, I believe, and it's gonna be quite a powerful effect on King Bradley. But whether or not you want to turn this move on, I believe will depend on how long the map actually is, because for Sephiroth, I can tell you, for a lot of maps, I actually turn this particular move off so that he's able to ensure that he gets his barrier on turn 1. Now for King Bradley's master ability, he gets, you know what, I'm gonna switch this back to Japanese so that it's easier for me to read. For some reason, I find it kind of difficult to actually read the English translation. Oh, you know what? I can just read it from over here. So basically, it will give all Earth allies max HP plus 10%, as well as Earth ability up plus 15. Oh, that's quite interesting. Is this different? I thought it's usually 10. Anyways, it's 15 for Earth allies. And then for self bombs, he has King Bradley has missile resistance plus 10, as well as area resistance plus 10. Okay, and that's about it for King Bradley, I suppose. Now, of course, we will only find out the full kit for King Bradley next Tuesday. I'll definitely be taking a look at him on stream, and then I think shortly afterwards, maybe do some kind of early review video on King Bradley. So for that, you want to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just a reminder in case you haven't done so. The rest of this page is pretty standard. He's going to be added to the Chocobo Expedition, the same area as all the other FMA units. So next up, we're going to take a look at the free vision card that's coming out next Tuesday for Fullmetal Alchemist Collab. And this is not the correct page, I believe. It's this one over here. So next Tuesday, there will be a raid for about a week, I believe, where we will get to hunt full version, what is this called? Complete Form of Envy. It will take place from January 10 to January 16 in JP for about a week, 7 days basically. And let's see here. Let me click on the translate. So the attribute for this raid boss is going to be Ice, which means that if you have Roy Mustang, it's going to be the best unit that you can use to take down the raid boss with. I'm going to try with it. I'm going to try some other fire unit probably, as well as Wingstern. I think that's going to be my best bonus unit to bring into the raid. The rare raid boss is King Bradley, attribute Earth, and element Earth actually, and the weak point is Strike. So that means Edward Elric is going to have the element and attack type advantage against King Bradley in the raid. And the bonus units here are all of the Fullmetal Alchemist collab units, as well as Destiny Wings Destiny Wings Stern, right? So I'm probably gonna challenge the raid with Stern along with some other units if necessary, although I guess I could also go at it with Alphonse Elric, but we'll see about that. Tune in next Tuesday to find out. I'm definitely gonna be doing this raid on stream. And then for the vision cards, we have a bunch of stuff. The mega bonus is with Dark Bahamut, and then after that all of the FMA vision cards, and then the Christmas ones, and these are, I believe this is Rob's vision card, and this is Mont and Rain's vision card. In any case, the part that we are most interested in is of course the free vision card that you can get once you clear the rare raid boss level 5. And this vision card is a job-based vision card for, let's see here, sword users of the group Knight and others, fist users, and mace users. By the way, for King Bradley, I forgot to talk about his weapon type, but it's been confirmed in another page that he is a sword user of the Knight and others group, which means that he can use this vision card as well as the what is it called? Warrior of the Crystals vision card. Not sure if I have it open over here. Let me try and find it for you guys. It's this one over here. So he can benefit from this vision card as well as the new free Fullmetal Alchemist vision card. So pretty much I think that means that if you pull for King Bradley, you're probably going to be using an Earth team that doesn't use weapons based vision card. Anyway, for this free vision card, the effects are critical hit rate up as well as critical damage up, and the level max ability is 80k up. Once again, this is for sword users of the group Knight and others, fist users, and mace users. For the bestowed effect, is going to be quite simple, regardless of the weapon type. Any unit can get these effects on the bestowed ability part, and that is 80k up and agility up. Let's see if there's anything else here. I believe that's pretty much it for the card description. Pretty straightforward this time for both of the vision cards that are coming next Tuesday. Now for the titles, for the people who want to go for titles, this is what they're going to look like for the raid. The rarer ones will be has a purple background to them, and then the next tier is a blue background, and then the titles basically feature Edward, Alphonse, or Roy Mustang. So there we go. I believe that's pretty much it for this next upcoming patch. Let me just do a quick check to see if there's anything else worth mentioning. Oh yes, there is. So the raid equipment that we're getting with the Fullmetal Alchemist raid is something called Shell Maze plushie. I'm not sure where I can actually find the image. It should be here, I thought, but apparently not. I saw it earlier. Maybe it is in the same page. Did I miss it somehow? Okay, so it's right over here. This is the new equipment we're getting. For some reason, it seems like in collabs, the rate for collabs is always giving us plushies for some reason. I'm quite excited to see what this new equipment will do, because so far of the limited time collab raids have given us really powerful equipment that you definitely want to make at least one copy of. So it's gonna be quite exciting for that. And lastly, there is going to be a new weapon added as well. We don't really know the effects yet, but okay, it's right over here. So basically this is going to be King Bradley's sword. I believe they didn't give any details as per usual, but it looks like this is going to be a dual wielding kind of situation here, because wait a minute, I'm not sure why they show us like two swords here, but it seems like the weapon itself is just going to be a single sword. In any case, we'll find out next Tuesday when the patch goes live. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the War of Divisions JP news this time. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, I do implore you to do so. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm working on that's coming out soon, and you don't want to miss it. For now, before I bid you goodbye, I'm just gonna go and check on... oh, this is the wrong menu. I'm going to go and check on my guild battle tonight. We're facing off against one of the top guilds once again, and it seems like we're going to have some pretty interesting teams to fight against tonight. So probably, and it's going to be something that I'm going to feature in a video fairly soon, I believe. So you don't want to miss that. It's the team with Prenny and Emilis in it. I'm gonna talk about it pretty soon. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I'll see you guys next time.